Well, it's that time of year. It's time for us to start baking! So I decided I would have a baking extravaganza. Mostly it just meant that I baked last night. I made some banana bread because I looked around at what I had and said, those bananas are rotting. I should really bake something with them because I don't want to eat them on their own right now. Those are not going to my yogurt in the morning. So I said, I'm going to make some banana bread. And that's really important sometimes to just use what you've got going around. What have you got? Got some chocolate chips? Throw some of those in. You don't need to go buy extra things. The recipe called for pecans. Screw that. I don't have any pecans at home. But sometimes it's important. Sometimes you want special things. Like if it's a special recipe, not just because you have rotten bananas you need to use. Like this one time, I had a Game of Thrones card game. Board game night. It was awesome. I can't say how awesome it was. It was really hard, but we all got to be different houses of the Westeros and Seven Kingdoms, and I got to be Targaryen because I was the only girl there, and we got to all be different houses, and I didn't really totally win, but I totally would have won because I had all the dragons. And sorry, if you got duplicates of Rhaegal the dragon, that's a military score of like 11 when you also add in the Lord Commander of the Guard military score, so you can't beat that. So I totally won. Anyway, I thought it was important that for that special night, all of our snacks be themed. So I made Sansa Stark's favorite snack, lemon cakes. It was awesome. But for that special snack, because it was special, I said that's okay if I need to get special ingredients for it. So I did. And one of the special ingredients was buttermilk. So then I didn't use very much of it, and then I just had all kinds of buttermilk in my fridge. So I looked at the rotting bananas and said, I guess I should make some banana bread. And then I thought, wait a tick. I have buttermilk that I'm pretty sure is gonna go expire pretty soon. And it was like 2 days off. It was a really good catch on my part. And so anyway, I ended up finding on the internet, because I love the internet, a buttermilk banana bread recipe. It was great. So 2 things that were about to go bad, I was able to just put in a bowl, mix with a couple other things, and we're good to go. Which is great, because you don't want to eat rotting bananas. And have you ever tried buttermilk on its own? It makes a delicious ingredient in baked goods. But you know what? It's basically sour milk. I've tried it. I thought it would be delicious. It's called buttermilk. Everything about that sounds awesome. Well, it's not awesome. It made my tongue go a little bit numb, and it's awful. It tastes horrible. If you can't use it, if you don't have it, sometimes a recipe will give you an alternative. And that alternative is like vinegar in milk. That's disgusting. Vinegar in milk? That's exactly what it tastes like, actually. So, or baking soda in milk, maybe. It was all awful. Anyway, but that's what it tastes like. You don't want to drink that. You don't want to get up in the morning and say, you know what, I just want an ice cold glass of sour milk. Of buttermilk. But you can use regular milk, so don't be wasteful and put regular milk in a recipe when you can just have a glass of milk or put it in your cereal. I do not want buttermilk in my corn pops. So I thought I was being really smart and inventive and really saving, I don't know if it's the environment or who I was helping out, but I feel better having used all the rotting foods in my house rather than going and purchasing new ones. Because banana bread tastes great. You would not know that half the ingredients in there were going to go bad. But you don't want to eat a bowl of flour, so it's okay to put that in there too. Anyway, baking extravaganza. My suggestions and tips. Use what you've got around you unless it's a special occasion, in which case always put sprinkles on top. So that's it. I'm going to go eat a loaf of banana bread.